Howdy dorks. Good afternoon, how's it going? It's Unchatter, it's time for Dwarf Fortress, it's time for another adventure. We're gonna have another adventure today. I'm very excited. Today's gonna be a weird one. A lot of them have been weird ones, but today's gonna be one of them. Today's gonna be one of the weird ones. We're starting a brand new adventure. We are not making a new character. We'll see how long this particular adventure goes. I think we might do 2+ adventures before we go back into Fortress mode. But this adventure in particular will not involve creating a new person. We're going to be activating a person who we already have been introduced to, but is not an adventurer. And we're going to do that through hacking. I did some testing between streams just to see that what I'm thinking of is possible. We've hinted at it very briefly in previous streams. So I have some very basic ideas of what is and is not possible. And we're just gonna do it. Long story short, if you remember, one of the things that we uncovered from the deep places down underground where we've been mining for all the shiny things, one of the things we unearthed was a capybara angel who was created by the god Oder, who is the kobold god of death and rebirth and some other things. Actually, I was looking through our legends mode a little bit as well. There's actually 2 kobold death gods, but they have slightly different other things. I think they're either both death or both rebirth. I think they're both death. But like Oder's the one that we've seen a bunch. We have a bunch of worshippers in our fortress to Oder. Hello, Anthric. How's it going? You're gonna like this. You're gonna like today. I'm pretty sure. We are adventuring as that Cappy Angel. That is my plan here today. We are an angel created by a god of death, and we are a messenger of rebirth. And our fortress contains 6 of the 7 necromantic slabs in our world. So that means there is 1 slab that contains the secrets of life and death that we do not currently hold in our fortress. And I think this messenger of rebirth is going to be the one to fix that. So we are going to adventure as a very strange creature here today, and we're gonna try and find our slab and get in a whole lot of trouble on the way. That's my plan here today. I'm quite excited. Today's episode is brought to you by a slab, that one right there, and the one that we're gonna be looking for, and by viewers like you, clicking on all those buttons down there, hanging out live, watching VODs, joining the Discord, all that good stuff. That's the slab I'm hunting these days, so I appreciate you being here and hanging out and watching me slowly go insane. Slowly go insane. Yeah, buttons, we're gonna be slamming some buttons today. We're gonna kind of hop into it. I'm gonna go over here. So I tested this, but then didn't save it, so you're gonna see how this works. So I've retired our fortress. Our leopardbends fortress is retired. So I'm gonna go to start a new game. We have DF hack, right? That'd be a shame if it broke today. But because normally this is not a thing you could do. This is definitely DF hack territory. We're gonna go into adventure mode. And sadly, as much as I'd like to stay, I gotta go and face the reality that is having to work to live. Oh, it sucks. I know, right? Well, thank you for coming by and saying hi at the very least. I do appreciate it. There will be a VOD if you are interested. I think this is gonna get nuts. So normally you wouldn't be able to do this, right? This is the creature we're looking for would not be available for us to pick in here. But there's a DF hack thing called unretire anyone. And hilariously, because this creature has killed a couple of our kobolds, it gained a name, which turned it into a historical creature, which makes it targetable for DF hack in such a sense. So here's Dislosyu, the Messenger of Rebirth, English name Sucker Kinker. We're gonna click that. I think that's all we have to do. We're gonna go onward. And then this is all kind of weird, but it now has added Dislosyu here to our list, right? One thing that I tested between streams was like technically we could now click this button and add another person to our party. But the thing that I found out was that if we do that, if we have someone in a party with Dislosyu here, and we stop controlling Dislosyu in like directly and spend like a turn controlling the other person, the angel will revert to being hostile and immediately murder the other party members, like within a frame. So Sucker Kanker is gonna go on a solo adventure today. And then we're probably gonna have another adventure where we follow up on the aftermath of this, but we're just gonna say go. Because we are embarking, we're just gonna be plopped outside of our fortress. This creature is realistically inside of a cage inside of our fortress, but that don't matter. We're just gonna be out there, and the first thing that we're gonna go do is go back down into the vault and claim some gear, because I don't want to be naked. Also, we don't get a portrait. You can tell that we're doing stuff that the game does not want because we just do not have a portrait at all. It's just like, it's not even a blank portrait. It's just empty. I've never seen that before. But here we are, an eyeless capybara in a humanoid form. Bears malodorous pustules. Its clear hair is long and straight. It was created by the Kobold god Odor and is of a part with blight, death, deformity, disease, and rebirth. And he's clumsy, hilariously. Profound sense of duty and obligation. That's kind of what we're gonna be up to today. We have long-term acquaintances, which is hilarious. This creature's just been... We're long-term acquaintances with everyone in the fortress. That's really interesting. Or passing acquaintances. That's kind of hilarious. I've never seen a list this long. Dislosyu has just been in a cage in a temple for a couple years at this point. Not that long ago. Maybe 2 years? Not super long though. Anyway, here we are. We don't have any gear, right? We are naked. We are covered in kobold blood. Yeah, we don't have any other gear, but we do have quite a bit of skill. This is like just the default starting skill for these kind of generated creatures, right? So that's what we have. And now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say reveal. We've done this before, right? This is our fortress. We know what's here. That's just for convenience. And then I'm gonna say the one that I want is teleport. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to select our friend here. And then we're gonna go down to our vault, but scrolling with the other direction because weirdness, but then we're just gonna pop down there. That's gonna save us a lot of time walking through this fortress. But here we are, and we have, so our clothing is here, right? I'm pretty sure this creature came in with one of the crossbows. Is it worth bringing a crossbow? I mean, what's our actual skill with crossbows? Fighter, archer, dabbling crossbowman. Like, I don't know why it has all the skills except for crossbow. So we're not going to do a crossbow, but there are other things in here. There was I mean, there's a bunch of clothing, right? So I'm gonna put on some clothes. I'm gonna put on our clothes. Right, the pair of sandals, a quiver, a skirt, helm, a skirt. We have 2 skirts, that's funny. Glove, chausses, a cap, a helm. So a metal cap and a fabric helm, that's funny. Another skirt, some gloves, some more chausses, and then some more sandals. Jeez, okay. So I definitely want the metal stuff, right? The metal stuff is mostly what I want. All fabric here, blistered metal cap. Or this is all view. I want to get blistered metal cap. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna do that. We don't have a ton of carry capacity, but on the cap, of course, we're not gonna be able to see what that actually looks like. Fabric helm, gloves, sandals. Yeah, why? I guess we're gonna have sandals. And a skirt. Yeah, frilly skirt. It's what we were wearing when we popped out, right? I'm pretty sure. And then a glove. I guess I'm gonna put all this stuff on as we grab it. There's a left glove. There's a right glove. And then the chausses, rotted fabric. They're all very similar, aren't they? And these go on legs? Are these legs or feet? I can never remember. Paw. Paw? Paw is different from hand? Or maybe that's our feet. Maybe that is our feet. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna grab the other one. Wait, we have gloves. So now if I grab a whatchamacallit, wasn't there? There's sandals. Get sandal. You put on the sandal. Interesting. So we can do both. Why not? We're wearing socks with sandals. Why not? Why not? Most of that is fabric, so it's not going to be very protective, but I think that's fine. Fabric helm. More gloves. I'm going to grab the helm. Sometimes you can layer some of these things. But not this one. What if I take off the cap? Put on the helm. And now I can't put on the cap. Okay, I'm gonna prefer the cap. It's smaller, but it's metal, which is good. So this helm is gonna go, whoops, back on the pedestal. Okay. And then I think that's all I want from there. I'm not gonna bother with the quiver. So now we have, I'm pretty sure this was a divine metal whip. Blistered metal whip. Probably really, really nasty. I'm gonna take that. And then there was another thing in here. We'll see if I can find it now. I don't remember what its name was. Oh look, there's just some steel stuff here from our last adventure. Excellent. Greaves. Oh, these are gonna be small. Oh, they're too small. The shield will be fine though, right? Yeah, we can't wear this stuff. It's too small. So I'm gonna drop that on the ground. The shield, however, will be fine. And then if I can like put that stuff away, right? And then it's strapped on. Yeah, perfect. I'm not gonna bother with those weapons. Was it this one? Curved glowing metal pike. I think this is the one I want. We're gonna have a blistered metal whip and a curved glowing metal pike and a steel shield. Honestly, that's Can I strap them all on my... Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Is there anything else we want to loot from our place before we leave? Hello, Squid. How's it going? Coding something for DF Hack? Excellent. What better background noise for DF Hack than Hack and DF, right? What is this one? This is like a boat, right? A buffalo bone toy boat. It looks like a ring. I think that's all I'm gonna grab from here. I'm tempted to go grab some more armor, but if we're large, there's not gonna be a lot of armor in here our size. I guess we did make some stuff like rhino sized, right? I wonder if we can find... some stuff our size in there. Okay, so I'm gonna save, because we did grab a good handful of things. Park with a bow, how's it going? Adventure Dwarf, we're adventuring today. We are adventuring as that capybara angel that we uncovered from the depths. That's my job for today. We're on the hunt for the last slab in our universe, in our world, and we are doing it with the angel. I'm very excited. Assuming everything works. One thing that I did test before, like I tested yesterday. We cannot adventure with people. Our angel here is not to be trusted at all. We are going to be directly controlling him the entire time. But also, well, I probably need to reveal. Actually, I don't. That's interesting. We cannot learn abilities. One of my thoughts was we would read the slabs and be a necromancer angel or something. But even if I hack him to be able to read, he does not gain the ability to raise undead. He can successfully read the things, but it doesn't do anything for him. Oh, he clearly can't see underground as well. Okay, so this is all gonna be small. Most of this is gonna be small. Basically looking for anything that isn't small. We have a shield. I should have forged a set of things for this specifically, but I did not even think of it. Maybe we should go raid a human place and see if we can find some things our size. Shields, yes. Oh, here we go. Just bronze greaves, bronze helm. Here we go. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna grab the greaves. I'm gonna put on the greaves. Lower body, yeah, okay. There's a way down here. Male shirt. Put on the male shirt. How's this doing for our carry? We're gonna load up our carry capacity real quick here. Maybe we have a cap. Do I want like a breastplate instead of the chain? And chain leggings. Oh, but those are small. I guess we're gonna grab the boots. Oh, but we have sandals on. We're gonna ditch the sandals. Wear the boot. There we go. So that's fine. I'm gonna toss... Oh geez, I'm gonna have to put these back on the pedestal, aren't I? That's fine. Well, we can go back. I'm gonna get this other boot. Boot. Did that work? Oh, my hands are full. guess we don't have a backpack either. These are just gonna show up. These are just gonna be in a bin here. They're just divine sandals. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then high boot. And then where? Now we have a pair of boots and a chain shirt and greaves and a cap. And a shield and 2 weapons. Do I toss on the breastplate too? Or do I do the breastplate instead of the chain shirt? Puts me up to 89. It gives me 11. I have 11 weight to work with now. Well, the thing that we're going to be looking for is going to be heavy. But it's going to be heavier than we can deal with no matter what we do. Do I claim a horse? Do we grab a horse? I wonder if I can. I think that's gonna be basically what we get for just the sandals. Someone's gonna claim the sandals, and I'm totally okay with this. Get a horse? Okay. We'll see if there's a horse to get. This is all small. Honestly, our steel shield is gonna be doing a lot of the work here, I think. Yeah, it's all small. It's all small. I think we're gonna call that good. I think it's gonna be fine. So then I'm going to remember. I just want to come down here, honestly. So I'm going to pop open teleport and just come down here. Which is going to have nothing in it. Oh, there's a water buffalo. We have killed a lot of things. Can water buffaloes carry things? What is it? It's just random chain leggings? Just random books? Why is this here? Why is that there? Okay. We had some horses. We didn't have that many horses. Someone ransacked this place before me? Yeah, that's probably. I don't know if I'm gonna find a horse specifically. Well, here, since... no. I can type. Oh, why am I doing slash? I'm trying to do... There we go. Okay. Horses? Horses? There's spiders. We know that spiders can't load up on stuff. There's backs. There's gotta be a horse around here somewhere, right? I don't think dragons can take anything. I just want to find a horse wandering around. Or a beak dog? Can beak dogs carry anything? Wow, did we kill all our horses? Oh, there's a foal. A muscular foal. Nothing down here. More dragons. There's the goblin. Jeez, and there's just blood everywhere. There's just goblin blood everywhere. I assume that's fine. More spiders. There's another yak. Does the wiki say, like, what can and cannot take items? Also, I'm just now realizing that I still have, or no, we should have music going. Is that still broken? Is adventure mode music still broken? I don't know why. I don't know why that happens. Okay. We might need to. We might need to turn on the soundtrack again just for the sake of having music. A slim donkey. Okay, what about that? Can we? You're stray, right? A stray slim donkey. We are no. The backwards thing is gonna drive me nuts. Teleport. It was. Now I just have to find it again. It was like over here, right? There. Hello, donkey. Poof. Claim donkey. Now it's my donkey, right? You're gonna follow me, a slim donkey. No, come on. We're gonna stay walking for the moment. If I go here, yeah, look, I have a donkey. I have a donkey. Okay. And now I guess the question is, can I come back? Come back, friend. May I? So I can't mount, but that's that's fine. Can I? I'm just gonna take off the whip. So now it's in my hand, right? Whip in hand. And then I'm gonna store it in the donkey. Oh my god. Okay, this will work. I'm gonna have it on me for now. Oh come on. There's just so much thread. Oh, that's not what I meant. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we have what we have. And one of those things is a donkey. So now at the very least, when we find our heavy things that we're looking for, we won't need to drag them. But now we're just gonna get out of here, right? I'm gonna teleport us out so we're not just sitting here forever watching us move. I'm even gonna take us down like all the way down here, right? Or maybe I'll put us up here so we can see us leaving. I'll just go there. That's both of us, right? Yeah, there we are. Here we are, and then we got knocked on the ground. Okay, and I'm gonna save. Now we're ready for adventure. Can we call the donkey Leonard? Sure. I don't know if I can actually name it in game, but Leonard is appropriate. Are you making an Elden Ring reference, or is that just coincidence? Okay, so we're gonna go back in. I'm also gonna get our music going. Coinky dink. Oh, interesting. Do you even know about Leonard? There is a horse named Leonard in Elden Ring. I'm gonna do this, right? If push comes to shove, you can do GUI rename. Oh, that's fair. Oh, of course, Sisters of War is gonna be the first one we listen to. Why the heck not? Coolest boss fight, Radon. Oh man. Oh man. Radon's original boss fight was real cool, but now I can't think of him without thinking of the DLC, and oh boy. All right, here we go on adventure. I guess I'm gonna put us up to sprint. Okay, here's us leaving. DLC make him really good. Oh my god. Do you want spoilers? Okay, you can see how this works. We're gonna pull this up again. We're gonna teleport. Gonna grab the two of us, and we're gonna go down. We're just gonna pop out down here. I don't know why it puts us on the ground, but okay. Oh, and then the slimes. Do we want some slimes? I don't really care. Go for it if you want to, unless others don't. Well, we played it on stream, so technically, most of the people who care probably know. But Radahn comes back as the final boss of the DLC, and holy cow! I cannot. You should go watch that fight. If you have any interest in the game, even as like a passing interest, as ridiculous as Elden Ring is, as ridiculous as the DLC is, that final boss is singular, is a whole different thing, It's absurd, absolutely absurd. Oh, I need to go a little further. Okay, fine. Radahn is awesome. I love him as a character. The lore, even the lore of the final fight is epic. It's all very, very engaging, but like, wow. Pebble. Oh, the pebbles. Do we have more art now? That's a new tile to me. I have not seen an art for pebble tiles before. Interesting. Learn magic so he can ride his best friend horse. Yep, he sure did. He learned gravity magic because he was too big and he didn't want to squish his horse. Okay, so I think we should be able to travel now. Yeah, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what's gonna happen. Pebble tiles have been in since just before adventure mode. Really? I just have not paid attention then. A love of a ride in his steed. Oh, everything you're saying right now is very ironic, and you don't know why. In the final fight, Radahn becomes the steed. Anyway, what's happening here today? So here we are. We're up here. We're at leopardbends, right? So I know from Legends mode. I've done some Legends mode reading. I know where our last. Well, I guess I should take that back. I know where the person who has the last slab resides. I do not know where he physically is. Hello, Hardarity. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the click. We're gonna do something weird here. Our last slab, I'm pretty sure is going to be in or around Kiss Crypt, which is a fallen hillocks. It's a hillocks that was built by dwarves, then conquered by goblins? ? This is a necromancer tower over here. But I want to say it was like just a nomadic group of goblins that controls Kiss Crypt now. The person that we're going to be looking for, the last event in Legends mode is him moving to Kiss Crypt after it fell even. So I don't think he's run off, but there's no guarantee that any individual being is in their home at any given time, right? People like to move around a whole bunch. So we're going to work our way over there. This is going to be, where we look for it first. This is our biggest clue. But ultimately, we're looking for a dude. We're looking for a dwarf. We're looking for a specific dwarf necromancer. I believe his name is Dakost. I believe. But but he just has the slab with him, is my understanding. It was never stored anywhere. Like you go through legends and it's like, they made the slab, the dwarf became the necromancer, and as far as the slab is concerned, that's the end of the story. He's just still, the slab is just with the dwarf as far as I can tell. So that's what we're gonna try to do. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go down south this way, and we're gonna go through our forest here. We have a haunted forest down here that's just filled with goblin pits and such. We're gonna find some trouble in there on our way. So the plan is to kind of come in through here, go through the forest, and end up in Kiss Crypt, and then we'll come back and deliver our slab. That's kind of my plan. I have no... Is this gonna let me... Hello? Did I break it already? Oh, okay, that was strange. I'll ignore that. I'll ignore that. I have no idea what these are. Half of the things on the map right now are blobs or giraffes. So we're not gonna bother with it too much. But the ones that are following us are interesting. I don't know who that's supposed to be. There's gonna be all sorts of things going on around here. Leonard was the boss in all of us along the way. Yes. I do wonder what happened to Leonard. Is it implied that we murdered Leonard? Anyway, we're gonna come down this way. And these, yeah, we want to go a little further south. Just us and our donkey, spreading the word of rebirth. I don't want to go into a whole lot of friendly populated settlements because I don't think anyone is going to be our friend. I don't think we're going to make friends with anyone as this character. So any place we go to is just going to be an instant madhouse. Which is kind of when I want to go to this evil forest, right? So there's a monastery here, Shrine Cloisters, which is just a very literal name for a monastery. There's a dwarven fortress here called Quakewet, which I want to say we've visited. Maybe? And then there's like a couple forts in here, right? Actually, let's just go say hi. Let's just go say hi to the monastery. Why not? Why not, right? Are you the new messiah? I'm pretty sure an angel riding in town on a donkey carrying a message of rebirth. I mean, kinda. Kinda. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Oh, it's so much faster when we're not dealing with fortress junk. But here's a building. I want to say we've been to this monastery in general. I do not recall which adventure that was, though. It's just gonna be empty. No one? Oh, I hear noise. Oh, look! There's some people in here. Okay, so now we have... They're not hostile to us. They're a bunch of prophets. I wonder if any of them worship our god. And on the third day of mining, they broke free from their prison only to be snapped up into a cage trap. It's true. It's very true. There's dwarves and elves here, and goblins, and a kobold. Oh, there's one abbot. Everyone else is a prophet. We're gonna say hi to this kobold. Greetings, my name is Suckerkinker. Hello, my name is Ilt. You know, you don't meet with many people with the name Nameless. The boats of paddling spoke to Zixu. Interesting. Interesting. What is... Clear... We're gonna be in, like, the edge cases of Dwarf Fortress all day, so things are just gonna be strange in strange ways. How are you? People can be so angry and I just don't understand it. Me too. Any troubles? We got armies on the march and missing treasure. What about these armies? Utez Demon Budded is marching on burial smears. Where's burial smears? That's not this, is it? No, this is shrine cloisters. Burial smears. I still think Hex Problems is still the best goblin fort name. I think we have to go visit Hex Problems. Yeah, I don't know. Demon Budded is the funniest thing. Yeah. That's a good one too. Butt demon. A gigantic butt twisted into humanoid form. Directions to burial smears. Far to the south. Okay, so this is not stuff going on here and now. Do you want to join me? I would rather not. That's kind of what I was expecting, but I had to try, right? Had to try. Flatter. Thank you for your kind words. You're welcome. So the kobold clearly worships the boats of paddling, right? Which is not our god, it's a different kobold god. And I don't think any of the dwarves or elves are gonna end up worshipping the kobold gods? Boats of paddling, interesting. I wonder if that's all boats. This might be a boats of paddling monastery. Boats of paddling is pleased. This might just be a boats of paddling monastery. Life is, in a word, creation. Sure. Yeah, technically. Hello, I'm Aspie. The boats of paddling is pleased. Wow. Okay, so we don't want to upset people here. These are people worshiping a friendly god, I think. The boats of paddling will reward Springwoods. Interesting. Okay. So you're all chill, I guess. It's bouncy butt menaces with rounded edges, but where it's toxic gas. Yeah. I guess if it had webs, I'd be more upset. Here. What if we... Can an angel be cursed by a god? Would that be weird? There's just gonna be statues. Hey, goblin. Pilgrim. Hello, I'm Alngo, the servant of Toulon greets you. So that's a different god. I'd assume anything can be cursed. Yeah? Like, probably, right? Those are just empty display cases. I don't think this goes further down. Like, what if they just turning an angel into a were-monster? Experiments for a different day, I think. We're gonna pass on from this place. I'm also assuming we don't need to eat or drink or anything. We're definitely healthy. Yeah, we have a donkey. Oh, come on. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So I think we're gonna come down here to hex problems. I can't remember. I feel like some of these forts were inhabited by goblins, but not by the primary goblin civ. Maybe I should just have Legends Viewer open while I do this. But also, like, we can take over an evil goblin fort and not feel that bad about it, right? I happened to notice while looking at Legends mode that goblins are the most populous race in our world. They outnumber dwarves by a tiny bit, and then kobolds are like tied with, like, I think they're third place, but they're not far above humans and elves. This might just be abandoned. Is this just abandoned? This is just abandoned. There's no one home. That is a problem, isn't it? Oh, this isn't this. Was this the one where we? There was one that we attacked, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Are you sleeping? There's only one sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm also gonna pull open Legends Viewer just because I'm really curious who actually owns this site. It's not a thing that we can figure out in-game directly. But this is an easy thing to find out because I have it all handy right here. This is hex problems, right? I want to go to infrastructure sites. Here we go. This is hex problems. This is a fort in a forest. This is it's deaths by race. Who controls it? Does this not tell me? Notable deaths, related historical figures. They're all goblins. Battles, conquerings. Conquest that took here. So there's 2 conquests. So the Road of Markets and the Banded Monsters, and then Smith of Air and the Banded Monsters both attacked here. So I think the Banded Monsters are the defenders here. They've been raided by 2 different dwarven races. The Banded Monsters themselves are a nomadic group within the Cross Wraith. Which is a nomadic group. This is so it's nomadic goblins. Hello, JM. How's it going? We're doing a good thing today. The Banded Monsters is the parent group. Okay. Founded in 61 by the Banded Monsters and destroyed in 64 by the Smith of Air. Interesting. So these goblins that we're seeing now do not actually control this place. Like, this fort is technically destroyed. That's interesting. It was destroyed back in 64. Interesting. Okay, so these goblins are just squatting, I guess. And I think our world just kind of needs fewer goblins. Is that a terrible thing to say? So here we are. You'll notice that we are a special person right now. I mean, these things aren't. Oh, there's like a warlord right there, and most of them aren't armed. I'm curious if they're actually gonna be hostile to me. I'm gonna tell our donkey to stay here. Like, give order. This one. Wait here. Wait until I return, and then you're gonna listen, right? Okay, yeah. You wait outside. I'm gonna go have a conversation with these goblins. Now, they aren't hostile. See, that's what's interesting to me. Let's have a conversation with this warlord. Identify yourself to the donkey. They're demanding the donkey identify itself. Greetings, my name is Sucker Kinker. You did not respond. Goblin Tanner to Goblin Leatherworker Sucker Kinker self-identified to the banded monsters. So this is the banded monsters. A Messenger of Rebirth had geared chambers in hex problems. So they're noting the artifact that we have. Interesting. Okay. Continue conversation, and you just never responded. Asked to become a soldier. Asked to become a performer. Hilarious. I'm gonna not do that, but that is hilarious. Do you want to join me? You just don't respond. You also really want the donkey to identify itself. Why does the warlord not talk? I wonder if anyone's gonna respond to us. I guess we already did have a conversation, didn't we? Greet. My name is Sucker Kinker. This one, hello, Messenger of Rebirth. So why does the warlord not talk? They're all being led by a mute goblin warlord? Okay, well, we'll continue talking with you then. How are you feeling? Got into an argument. It was very exhilarating. Any troubles? Let's see, we got armies on the march and missing treasure. So who's marching here? The army of Aslaw is marching on Ringscribe. So that's other places. Where's Ringscribe? Far to the southwest. A late winter of 100, the Gorlak Monez Bitter Rose, or Bite Rose, was struck down by the goblin in Ringscribe. Okay. No, not you. I'm curious about that treasure. Ongo wants failure right. The Iron Spear returned. Last I heard, it was in the mucus scars. We've heard about this artifact from a lot of different people, which is hilarious because that's one of the ones that we stole in like our second adventure, like maybe 15 years ago. So it's actually not in the mucus scars anymore. That's where we stole it from. It is now in leopardbends. We're not going to tell him that. Not that our character might even technically know that. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Ask about the local ruler. The Cross Wraith rules hex problems. Ongo is warlord. It's for the best. I wonder if that's this one. Let's go. How are things? What's up? How's it going, Orion? Look who we are. We're that capybara angel, and we are on a quest, and we have found a whole bunch of goblins, and I'm debating what I do with them. I have a hunch that we could just take them apart. And I kind of want to. I kind of think that there's just a lot of goblins in this world. Recruit? We are... Oh, recruit the goblins? I don't think I can. I asked a kobold. Like, what about? I guess we asked someone who doesn't talk at all. How about you? Join me on adventure. I would rather not. I think that's gonna be the answer we get mostly, because I don't like this creature doesn't really have leadership, right? I don't think. We're not gonna have any of the skills that make us appealing, or like the I don't even know what you would call it, like the attributes? Yeah, who knows? I don't think anyone's gonna join us, especially not these guys. What about you, Maceman? Or you're like asleep. You, Hammerman. Greetings, my name is Sucker Canker. Hello, Messenger of Rebirth. I'm Ongo Cruel Balls. So my newest husky is a big quirky. She likes to climb into the dining chairs and get stuck in the chair. That sounds like husky behavior. Angel has to put the fear of the divine in people the hard way. Yes, probably. I mean, we were created by a god of death and rebirth, right? We're a messenger of rebirth. We do not have the ability to resurrect people directly, but, you know, we can do the death part. Continue conversation. Impatient, agitated. How are you feeling? Why should I help? Yeah, fair. Take personal items? What does that mean? Anyway, I think I'm gonna pull out my shield and my weapon. We got our pike. We have a steel shield and a divine metal pike. And the warlord is just right here. Impatient and agitated, just like my ADHD. Exactly. ADHD is a very goblin energy thing, isn't it? Show them the love of your god. There we go. Okay, so here's the warlord. I'm gonna combat the warlord. You're talking? Well, not anymore. We're just gonna stab in the chest. You strike, but the shot is deflected by the silver pike. Interesting, and then it misses. Okay. Let's try it. And then you're instantly in lethal combat, but only you. No one else is technically, or no, some of them are. Why some but not the others? That's interesting. Well, either way, I'm going to, you know what? In the head, stab. You stab in the head, tearing the muscle, fracturing the skull, tendon has been torn, lodged firmly in the wound. Oh my god, we just stabbed a pike through its dang head. So now what? Now I combat and wrestle, right? I want to gain possession. And then he misses me. Attacking you with silver pike stab, aiming for upper leg. Our observation is very good. Holy cow. That is quite a lot of information there. We could parry. Oh man, we're good at parrying. We're a talented parrier. Parry silver pike stab with our thing. Warlord strikes, but the shot is deftly parried. And then you are recovering. We're going to strike. We're going to lop off your arm, I guess. This is stab. Do we only have stabs? Does a pike only stab? We have a sting. We have a sting? We can sting. And we have 4 scratch attacks. We can scratch with each of our limbs. Why does the capybara have a stinger? I have to see. I need to see. Messenger of Rebirth extract is injected into the warlord's goblin blood. I have no idea what that does. View, bleeding. I have no idea what that does, because his god just dumped a bunch of random shit into a pot and mixed it up. True. Very true. Skull is oozing blood. Okay, so we injected you, right? So now I'm really curious what that does. So I'm gonna let that work? Question mark? There are other people in here that we are in lethal combat with. So I'm gonna move down here. The warlord misses us. Sucker Kinker attacked a goblin. It was inevitable. They don't care. They don't actually care. Furnace operator. That's not you, right? Well here, leather worker. Combat. Upper body. Sting. Extract is injected into the blood. Okay. How's the warlord doing? Healthy. Interesting. So no longer bleeding. Still injured, obviously. But you stopped bleeding. That's interesting. And then you are bleeding. Trouble breathing. Wow, we got the lung. We stung so hard we got the lung. Lung is bruised. Okay, I'm really curious about this. I kind of want to know what that does, right? Oh, of course, I tried to move over, but that just attacked. Goblin falls over. Okay. I'm gonna come over here to this one that's armed. A battle, I feel uneasy. Oh, are you unconscious? No, winded, but you are winded. Trouble breathing. If it does, if we can just sting people and suffocate them? It was like clear-haired angel, yep. Long, clear hair. And we have malodorous pustules. Are you running off? That's the warlord. Are you having trouble breathing? No, you are not. Interesting. So this one's having trouble breathing because we stabbed in the chest. I must withdraw. What's going on? Slim Donkey charges the warlord. Oh, come on. All right. Now they're in no quarter, but not everyone. Still not everyone is actually fighting us. That is interesting. Combat the Hammerman. I'm gonna do a lower body sting. Moved out of range. Okay, fair enough. And then we can do a head sting. Extract is injected into the Hammerman's goblin blood. Force bends the neck. Damn. Loses hold of the shield and the maul and falls over. Winded, bleeding. Cannot stand. Cannot grasp. Damn. Damn. Head is cut open, head is oozing. Neck is torn open, neck is oozing. Spine is bruised, skull is broken, skull is oozing. But didn't we strike... Did I strike the head? I must have struck the head, right? Who's the big bad civ right now? I think the goblins are. I think there's 3 primary goblin civilizations, and I don't know which one's the biggest. I want to say like the insensitive ghoul is the one that's closest to us. Like there's one up here, and then there's like 2 down here. I want to say the insensitive ghoul is the one that's up here. But this group is technically not part of that group. This is a nomadic goblin group that's separate from the major civs. Whatever that means. So you're on the ground and unarmed. So I'm going to stab you in the head. Moved out of range. Fine. Get back here. Upper body stab. You stab in the upper body, tearing the muscle through the breastplate. Excellent. Excellent. Neck stab. You miss. Oh, okay. Just stab in the eye. Interesting. Head. You know what? Let's just punch in the head. You miss. Okay, fine. Fine. Head. Bash. Attacks but scrambles away. Okay, come back. I guess I should go save my mule or something. You stab in the upper body, tearing the muscle, tearing the lung through the breastplate. Artery's been opened. Okay, I think you've probably been incapacitated at this point. I do see our our donkey is still doing okay, and you're healthy. You've been bruised in the leg. Okay, you've been hit once. Oh, now you're bleeding. You're an angel. Goblin cubs are run by demons. It's true. Slim Donkey kicks the hammerman. The attack is deflected. Okay, fair enough. That is basically expected. Can I want to get over there. Donkey kicks the hammerman. I must withdraw. Slim Donkey charges. You're not hostile anymore? What happened to no quarter? Oh, but you're different. The warlord's over here. This is just a different one. Who is not technically combative with me. That's fun. And then they're just gonna scatter, right? Come back. I must save. Some donkey misses. Donkey kicks. Deflected. Bends. Charges. Okay, and then now we're just standing on top of him. Yes, I'm gonna start a conflict. Regaining balance. How about you just get stung in the upper body? You sting, bruising the muscle through the lung, through the breastplate. But we didn't inject. Having trouble breathing. So that's interesting. Recovering from attacking with maul. How about just a good stab to the head? You stab in the head, tearing the muscle, fracturing the skull, through the helm. Tendon has been torn. Lodged firmly in the wound, force bends the neck, tearing the fat. Okay, well that was good. I'm going to wrestle, gain possession of my pike. And then... I must withdraw! Attacking donkey. Well, stop it. How about I just take off your arm? You stab in the arm, fracturing through the iron gauntlet. Excellent. Artery has been opened. Sensory nerve severed. Ligament torn. Twist the elbow. Excellent. Okay, so those are all good things. I'm wondering if the whip would be better, since we don't have like a slashing attack. I'm just gonna stab in the head again. You miss, of course. Neck. Bite. Yeah, you bite the hammerman in the neck. You latch on firmly. Excellent. Can we do the shake around thing? Is that a thing I can do? Wrestle using teeth? Shake neck with teeth. You shake the thin goblin hammerman around by the neck, tearing apart the neck's muscle, tearing apart the spine, nervous tissue, arteries been opened, tendon been torn, loses hold of the maw. And now we just still have you in our teeth, or what? Maybe not. Head. Kick. You miss? What? How? How? Head. Stab. You miss. Wow, we just cannot get like a killing blow on any of these. Weirdly sexual. We're just gonna do some default attacking here. We stab in the eye from behind with a pike. Sure. Lodge firmly in the wound. Goblin hammerman latches firmly onto the donkey. Oh, are you gonna kill our donkey? You stab the hammerman in the arm from behind. Artery's been opened. Slim donkey breaks the grip. Our poor donkey. Our poor donkey. Leave my ability to stand lost, of course. That didn't take long, did it? You scratch in the teeth. You stab in the leg. You scratch. Come on. Okay. I'm going to put away our pike. No, I'm gonna... How do I can do that, right? I definitely need to take my shield back out. Remove, right? Or now it's in my hand, right? Okay. No, and then it put it, okay. Can I just take it out? Remove, right? You take off. So now they're both in my hand, hilariously. I don't know how to put the one on my back. Okay, so I'm going to combat, strike, lower body, and I'm gonna lash, right? I'm gonna lash with our lash. You lash in the body, bruising the muscle, bruising the pancreas through the chain leggings. And we broke the breastplate. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Head. Lash. You miss. Head. Lash. You miss. Hold still while I practice on you. You lash in the upper body, bruising the muscle and the ribs through the tunic. Head. Just bash. Please just die. You bash, but the attack is deflected by the helm. I just want, just whoop-ah, whoop-ah, whoop-ah. Our poor god, where's our donkey? Our donkey's run off now. I think they're chasing after it. Can you even get up? Can you even chase me if I run off? Nope. Donkey! Donkey! Are you all just running from me, or... Where'd my donkey go? Leonard! Balrog makes the whip look easy, right? You're just crawling around out here. Oh, come on. So automatic attacks renew lashing. You lash in the leg, chipping the bone through the leggings. Tendon has been torn. Then we punched. Whoopah. You lash in the foot. You lash in the arm. Oh, you're giving up now. You stab. So we're just gonna use both of them. That's fun. Chain leggings ripped to shred. Trousers ripped to shreds. Blood's firmly in the wound. Wow. So now you're in a submissive posture, right? But that's not... Oh, okay, there we go. Got it. This little bunch of blood in here. Butcher, where'd the warlord go? Is this someone just sleeping here? Excuse me, pardon me. Are you the warlord? No. Caretaker, shearer, goblin. Why don't they want to stick around and fight me? Come on, I just want to have fun. Y'all chased off my donkey and now I don't know where it is. You don't have armor or anything. Here, come back. Hello. Fat goblin. Surprise! Oh, you moved out of range. Right? Oh, we can do just the one toe. All right. Head. And we're just gonna lash in the head. Oh, come on. Why are you running away? Why are you running away? Here's Mace Man. That's one we were already fighting, right? No, maybe not. Goblin looks surprised at the ferocity of our onslaught. I bet. We got knocked down. We're just gonna go after this maceman, I guess. Please stand. Combat. Recovering from attacking. We are going to lash in the neck. Jumps away. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Hand, sure. Stab. Yeah, there goes your shield. You stab in the hand with your pike, tearing apart the muscle through the copper gauntlet. That is my favorite. Now you're talking, huh? Let's just lash in the body. Shot is definitely parried. All right. So I want to take out your other hand. Attacks you, but you jump away. Okay, fair. Head. Lash. Come on. Come on. And then we miss. Bashes you in the leg, bruising the muscle through the mail shirt. Interesting. We can still get bruised. I'm gonna parry with that. Strikes at you, but is... Okay, so then why are we being shown our blood now? Are we bleeding? Are we bleeding or something? Our arm got cut. Okay, that's probably fine. You attack, but she jumps away. Oh! Maceman bashes in the hand with Morningstar, tearing apart the muscle. Artery's been opened. We just lost hold of our weapons. Did you just break open our arm? Hand is dripping ichor. Why do we have ichor? We don't really have blood, do we? We didn't lose our hand, so that's a good thing. Can I get? I can still hold things. Maybe not. I think you need to be punched. You punch, but the attack is deflected by the breastplate. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Attacking. So now we're going to dodge. Oh, man. Are we not as badass as I thought we were? Artery's been opened. Ligament has been torn. Spattering of my ichor. Recovering. Of course, now I'm not holding a weapon. How about I just bash you with my shield? You strike. Shot is definitely parried. Really? Recovering. Lower body. Sting. You sting, bruising through the leggings. So the fact that we can sting through armor is kind of ridiculous. Lower body. And then I'm just gonna shield strike. You strike but parried. Bashes in the arm. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Just keep stinging. Oh, man. I guess I'm on the ground. Stand up. Imminent. I'm gonna dodge. We successfully dodged. Attacking. I'm gonna block. Bashes in the body. Attack is deflected by breastplate. Wow. Okay. Recovering from attacking. Can I get your arm? Can I sting your arm? You sting the arm, tearing the muscle. Rebirth extract is injected. And then you got us in the foot. Grasp somewhat impaired. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, that's not great, is it? Can you explain rebirth extract? Nope. It was news to me that we could even sting. We have the ability to inject some sort of thing, and I don't know what it does. We've injected it to a couple of these goblins, but I haven't noticed I haven't noticed it having an effect on them. Pain? It could just give them pain. Hard to say. Recovering from attacking. I'm gonna attempt to just grab you. Is that a thing I can do? Grab body with shield. You attack, but she jumps away. Attacking. So we're going to dodge. And then lower body. Do I just punch in the lower body? You miss! Wow. Then we fall over. That's not good. For real? For real, and then that got our lungs or something? And of course my weapons are on the ground there. The breastplate breaks. Oh my god! Okay. I can't... So I can put my shield away. What if I submit? Okay, so now I have my weapons at least. Oh, wow, they accepted my submissive posture. Okay, well, that was all a bad idea. Are you... I can't stand. Oh, I can't stand. Where's my donkey? Leonard. I'm ready to go. I don't know what happened to our donkey. Oh, there's the warlord. There's the warlord. Cannot stand, cannot grasp. So like, a lot of things happen to you. Skull is broken. Are you coming after me? Maybe. Yep, okay. You still want some. We take out our shield. We don't have a free grasp. Yeah, I can't use my one arm. That's unfortunate. Lower body. I can't sting either? Why not? We're just gonna do a shield strike. You strike, bruising the guts. Cool. Upper body. Strike. It's parried. Or no, you're coming at me now, right? Attacking. We're going to dodge. Attacking. You're still attacking? Leg. Legs are good. Scratch. You scratch in the leg, tearing the muscle through the tunic. And then Warlord stabs us in the arm, bruising the muscle. That's great. Okay. We are definitely not invincible. Neck. Punch. Miss. Attacking. We're going to dodge. We are now competent at dodging. Head. Punch. You miss, and then, okay. We are, I wish we were slightly better at this. White. White the neck! Nope, okay. Neck, strike. We're just gonna keep missing. I'm just gonna do like some... I'm gonna let the game decide our attacks. Okay, you strike the warlord with the shield. Perfect. Artery's been opened. Force bends the wrists. Lost hold of the silver pike. That is definitely more helpful. You strike with your shield. Strike. You bite. You latch on firmly. You shake. Ligament's been torn. You shake. You strike in the arm with shield. You break it, so it tried to grab me. You punch and the part collapses. Maybe warming up on some more legions of goblins may have been a good idea. I know, right? Oh, unconscious now. I mean, just the way that this thing took apart our kobolds, like, instantaneously, I kind of figured we'd just be able to, like, kind of walk up and kill some goblins, right? But apparently these goblins kind of know what they're doing. Or we know less what we're doing than I thought. We're very good against unarmed people. So now you are unconscious, right? Unconscious. Head. Heavy. Punch, I guess. You punch in the head. Okay. Just do it. Murder. Murder, please. Can I do this? Can I put my shield away and just take out that? Now, stab in the head with the pike. Okay, perfect. That worked. That worked at least. Well, we got the warlord. They will immediately elect another warlord, so it's not like that really changed anything. But we got a couple. We caused a tiny bit of chaos and then got quite injured and lost our donkey. Hooray. That was productive. It was this side, right? I'm hoping that we heal ourselves a little bit. I'm hoping a good night's rest is going to be all we need. You also want some? Is this the one that we were already going on? Cannot grasp. Yeah, I think this must be that one. Talking. How about a leg? I don't want you following. Throat. Stab. Is this an attack? What's going on? You came over here, man. Now we're just going in the same direction. Okay, bye. All right, well, this was folly. Murder, please. Okay, I'm hoping that our horse is just going to show up again. So I'm going to rest over here. Not that we really need to sleep, right? You feel uneasy. Okay. And then I fall over. Oh, man. We just can't stand. Our spine is bruised. Oh, man. We have been permanently injured. And then here's just a kobold. You look like you might be from our place, huh? You look awfully familiar. It says lethal. Ask for cease to hostility. Never! Yield? You first, coward. Well, I tried. I'm gonna yield. You're just gonna come at me, aren't you? We don't have our horse. Crawl away! Crawl away! Okay. Clearly this isn't going to be quite the rampage that I thought it was going to be. Maybe I'm going to just kind of go out into the middle of nowhere here. And then try resting again. It's still the same. I think that might be permanent damage. That's unfortunate. Okay, so this adventure might be a little more brief than I thought, but that is fine. Look at all this junk. Oh my gosh. I was kind of thinking we would go on a rampage through all this, but I don't think that's going to be quite how it works. But the thing that we're ultimately looking for is up here. These are just camps. I think it's this one up here. And see, this is all Goblin Town as well. Is there a tavern here? I don't know that there's a tavern. And see, I don't know where we're gonna, if we find people in here, like if there's a dwarf living in here, where the heck's he gonna be? Well, I do hear people in there. Is there anyone down here? There is! Hey look! Friends! Hello, friends! Of course, we don't know any of their names. Is anyone just happen to be a necromancer? I'm going to start a conversation with the farmer. Hello, my name is Sucker Canker the Mangy Spit. We've gained a name. Hello, Messenger of Rebirth. I'm Edem. Any troubles? We've got beasts. Okay. And then all of your clothing, all the dwarf stuff is going to be too small for us. I'm going to kind of hope that someone is just going to be named a necromancer, right? Because that's typically how it's been working. Herbalist, woodcrafter, farmer, fish dissector, middlesmith, fish dissector, dyer, planter, milker, administrator, woodcrafter. I mean, do I need to like introduce myself to everyone? That's Deller. Ilral? English. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, come on. Say goodbye. And then start a new conversation and greet them properly. That's a different item. Hello, I am Nil. Hello, I am Datan Metal Murdered. Interesting. I am Rith. I am Lickot. I am Thicket. I'm Bombwreck. I am Shorast. I am Nish. I'm gonna double check. I'm pretty sure I remember the name of the person we're looking for, but I'm gonna double check just in case we don't, like, completely miss it. Since I am here for something slightly specific, Dacost. We are looking for a dwarf named Dacost Quillspear. Which I don't think we have found a Dacost. Okay. So it's none of them. There's Edom. Here's a Gelder. Well, I'm Toulon. I am Lead. I am Thultig. Just, who is everyone? Everyone, tell me your names. Atur? Vutok? Atir. Jeez, there are so many of them here. I'm Iden. A soap maker. I am Saxul. I am Atur. I am Asmel. I am Datan Guild Polishes. Is that... That's a different... No, that's... We want Dacost, not Datan. Okay. What is his... I wonder what his profession is? It just says Necromancer. Oh, and he has like a religious post. He's also a holy rag. Interesting. Okay. So I don't know that he's gonna be here, right? That's really the trick. We don't actually know where he is. These are all trenches. Well, there's more mounds, right? Here we go. Here we are. Woodcutter, farmer, mechanic, administrator, farmer, bookbinder, shearer, farmer, trapper, miner, dwarf, just dwarf, and tanner. The dwarf is awfully suspicious, right? Hello, I am Tossid. Okay, I'm gonna say none of you. Farmer, stonecrafter, brewer, dwarf, caretaker, farmer, sheriff, presser, brewer, fish dissector, dwarf, woodburner, gem setter. That's all we got in here? I don't think I'm allowed to ask for the whereabouts of a person that this character doesn't know about, right? Like if we talk to our sheriff. Hello, I'm Kulit. Specific incident or rumor, ask about somebody. I want to ask about Dacost. Can ask about Shem. But I don't technically know about this person, right? I don't know how we would in-universe find out. The other thing we can do, so if he's has a post within the Fellowship of Eels, which is a religious group that is part of the Road of Markets, which is the Dwarven civilization. Related factions and groups. Interesting. Like where, and there's a bunch of holy rags for this group. They originally formed in Mountain Birth. But like where would a person with a post within a church, where would they be, right? So that's that. We went in that one, so there's like 2 more over there. I'm gonna try to be thorough. It'd be unfortunate if we just walked right by him, right? Here we go. Little teeny ones. Presser, Mayor, Weaponsmith, Farmer, Necromancer. It's the gray one. See, we don't even need to know anything, right? They're just look at them. Look at them. I'm gonna save here. But I think we found it. I think we found him. I wonder if we could just get him to come with us. I was planning on taking it by force, but I wonder if we have to. Start conversation. Holy Rag has gotta be him, right? Hello, I am Sirzu. Praise be to Baal. No. You're not the right one, or you could have a false identity. I guess that is also possible. Nope, it's him. He's just introduced himself with a false name. That's not his name. And he's got a named mace. Bismuth bronze mace, decorated with porcupine bone encircled with bands of table-cut rose quartzes. An image of Rovod, earth relieved the dwarf and dwarves. Artwork relates to the appointment of the dwarf Rovod to the position of champion of the Ring of Clasps in 64. Interesting. Okay, Sirzu. I could offer my service. That's hilarious. How are you feeling? I've been fine. I'm sure you have been. Trying to be a Trigger-dwarf? He's trying his best. We have a little bit of foreknowledge. It's interesting that like you can't hide the fact that you're a necromancer, but you can go by a fake name, right? You're just a different necromancer who has a slab. Whoever that could be, right? You want to join us? Or no, not. Oh, we can interrogate. I'm gonna flatter. Spare me the compliments. You want to join me on adventure? Sorry, my duty is here. Is it? I guess you do have a religious post. Join me as an entertainer. My duty is here. Okay. Well then. Can I pickpocket? Oh, I guess I have a weapon out. I'm kind. I'm friendly. I'm just here. I want to come give you a hug. Can I... So I can hide, right? I can sneak. Well, if I was a necromancer holy man and an eyeless capybara walked up to me and asked my name, would you lie? Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, who's asking? A necromancer holy man being approached by an angel from, like, a rival death god. Like if I just want to pickpocket, right? Is that a thing we can do? For some reason I thought we could. I feel like there was a way to pickpocket, but I've never actually done it. But I mean, what we can do, like I can wrestle. But I can target the things that you're carrying, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna grab it. Do you... Oh, they're talking to each other. Okay. The dwarf bookbinder draws the weapon. Okay, you grab the bookbinder by the slab. So we are in combat now. Just the two of us, right? I don't care to sneak, I guess. We got Saw. They're all just gonna run out. But I did just kind of come and just grab the slab, right? I mean, if I can just gain possession of the slab. I have the slab. It's very heavy. What's even in... It's made of zinc? So, did he go into a submissive posture? So he doesn't really want to fight either, right? If I do this, you're just... Liz, if I could just take this, we're cool, right? Like you're still in lethal with me, but you are surrendering. Do we just take it and leave, or do we need to take him out too? We could just leave. How about a poll? I'm curious. I also need to run to the restroom, so we'll do a poll while I'm going to the restroom. Question. Kill a necromancer or leave? Kill or leave. And this will be a 3-minute poll. There. Tell me what you want, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. He gave it up. I mean, not willingly. 2 votes for leave. Okay. The god of death giveth and taketh away. I mean, we're just gonna grab it. We're just gonna snag it and go, right? And of course, we don't have a horse now, so we're just gonna be lugging this thing back while crawling. Like the dignified angel that we are. Now they're all gonna be very fast compared to us. Just carrying it on our back. Ugh. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh, it's so heavy. But we're all good, right? You're all good? You're all good? They're fine. And we just have it in our hand. We don't have a backpack or anything. I think we just leave. Yeah, yoink. That's a bit of a yoink. We can go back a different way, right? We can go back up this way. I think that's fine. Too bad about our horse. I was kind of thinking about visiting the necromancer tower while we were over here too, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be part of a different adventure. Do we need to go further north? I need to go further north. Pretty sure. And yeah, we can totally, so like if we bring this slab to our fortress and just drop it off and then retire this creature in the fortress, I think this creature will immediately go back to being a hostile creature, or like it still is a hostile creature. We're just forcibly controlling it right now. So like we could do that. We could make it so that we have to kill this creature to get the slab from it. Especially since it's like halfway dead already. Maybe get a badass posse together and rampage the Necro Tower. That's kind of what my plan is. Now that we have all 7 slabs, I kind of want to see what all the different kind of zombies we can make are. That was kind of my plan. Come all the way back. Talk about full circle. Oh, I did have one question mark. Oh, can I not? Game? We'll see if I killed it. We did have some forgotten beasts down in our depths area, so I'm kind of curious if they're gonna escape again. Can I? Oh, yep, okay. I'm going to save and return. We want to see happens to our capybara angel. Okay, that's fair. Enter map, drop down, leave, and settle away. I mean, we could just drop off the slab, right? Though if we don't, like, I think we would want to put it on a pedestal. I think if we don't, like, store it on a pedestal, then the game won't necessarily keep it in one place. So I think that is a thing we want to do. But we could just drop off the slab and then go, you know, see what happens with the rest of our angel. We could I don't know, we just find like an abandoned hillock somewhere and settle down. Okay, I'm gonna say reveal. And I'm gonna make sure that we don't have a rampaging forgotten beast in here. I do see plenty of blood around. Giraffe blood. This all looks basically fine. We might be okay. I wonder if I can just like go into the caves and find them. Because they were like, one of them was like down on this side. Oh, that's interesting. What does that mean? This is like stuff that's not part of our embark or something. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, this is off the side of our map. This is not part of our map, actually. I feel like I would recognize that. Let's see. Whoops, that's not. Oops, stop. Okay, that's all fine. I wanted. This is just gonna tell us where our friends are, right? I just want to see like our two forgotten beasts. Can I? There's two forgotten beasts in our caves, and sometimes when you come back to a player-made fortress and there's stuff in the caves, sometimes they just get like displaced up into the top side. And I want to make sure that there's not a forgotten beast running around. But it seems okay. We still have our thing. I'm gonna do. Let's just teleport in. No one's even gonna know that we were here. Now it says we're an Axeman. Here we go. Except I don't want to put it there. I want to put it over here. Whoa, okay. I'm just letting a couple turns pass. I think will let us know if something terrible is happening. Stockkeeper pet something. Here it is. Here's the last slab. There they are. There's all 7 necromantic slabs that exist in our world. And they are now stored within our fortress. The slab. The Slav. I'm just gonna let a couple turns go by just to make sure there's not like a disaster happening somewhere. So we could lock ourselves in here, right? Or actually that would be it'd be a little difficult to lock us in actually. Oh look, there's Shem right there. Shem's just right there. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. There's our vault in progress. There's Ganatozon just on the ground there, as you do. I'm gonna do a quick once over just to make sure there aren't terrible things happening somewhere. Do. I mean, there's a lot of activity here, but I think that's just activity, not bad things happening. Like there's a lot of water on the ground. I think that's fine. I think we're okay. I'm just gonna assume that we're fine. It's just all the animals are way down in the caves and such. It just makes me nervous because if it turns out that, like, for some reason there's a rampaging forgotten beast inside our fortress and we leave, then when we come back to reclaim, then it will have had, like, time to do stuff and we would want to, like, revert. That's the thing I'm ultimately worried about. And one fun fact, last person trying to collect all the slabs with some Austrian painter in 39. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Now see, this is part of our... Okay, well here's what we do. Here is what we do. I'm going to teleport us back outside. We have served our function, right? We did what we meant to do. I'm gonna come all the way down here. That's fine. And then... Oh, I can't... Where... Oh. There we are. Okay. Figured it out. So now poor Sucker Kinker here. Now what does he do? I mean, does he just settle down somewhere? We could have technically asked that necromancer to, like, become of service. It would be cool if we could find, like, a monastery for our god. But I don't know how to search monasteries based on that, right? I mean, there's a monastery over here. Let's go check out that monastery. If the game doesn't freak out and die. Game? There we go. Oh my goodness. Over here? South. Yeah, here we go. We haven't spent much time in this area. Lions? Okay, I have not seen lions before in this world. We still have our junk. Just pull out my weapons. Except we still only have, we can only hold one thing now. That's so brutal. I'm gonna put that away, and I'm gonna do... You know, for unarmed creatures, I think either of our weapons are gonna be pretty nasty. I wonder which one's nastier. Let's just do the pike. Come here, lions. And a kestrel. They're not even like... They're not hostile? Ask for a cease to hostilities. You scratch. The lion scratches. You bash. You stab. You stab, lion falls over, you roll away, lion misses. You stab, lion scratches, tearing the muscle, jeez. You bite, you latch on firmly. Yeah, if just like a normal lion gives us this much trouble, I find that really interesting. There we go. Unconscious. Just stab. Stab. Okay. But now the other two are like, that's cool. Okay, interesting. But this should be like the monastery right here, right? Is that not... That's not it? Let's see what's going on in this monastery. There's a thing. The statue. The charcoal, which is one of the dwarven gods, which makes sense. I guess if we should probably find like a kobold monastery. I don't really know how monasteries work, like as far as like who makes them? Like they're not made by civs, right? These are all gonna be dwarves. Dwarf, 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 not even prophets or anything. There's an abbot. Dwarf. Hello, Abbot. Hello, Messenger of Rebirth. I am Kosoth Praise Jewels. Yeah, so this is gonna be one of the dwarven god monasteries. But I want to say there's some monasteries over here, right? This is our territory. These might be kobold monasteries. And then like this one may or may not be. This one probably isn't. These two probably belong to the Road of Markets. And then Shrine Cloisters is where we were. Maybe let's go check out those. I think being within our kobold civ makes sense. Or being with kobolds in general. I think I want to keep us in the loop, right? Also, we can see everything now, and I don't think that's intentional. Reveal usually wears off. Okay, let's go check out these other monasteries. Here they are. And now I can't see anything. Let's just sleep until dawn. It's interesting that our vision changes because we don't have eyes. I'm not quite sure how that works. We're just gonna wait for 2 hours to see if that helps things. There we go. It did. Here's a little shrine thing. A statue of Odor! That's our god! That's us! This is a red grossular statue of Odor. Item is an image of Odor, the deity of rebirth, deformity, disease, blight, and death, depicted as a skeletal male kobold, and Dawned Lust, the limonite slab, in grossular. Odor is raising Dawned Lust. Artwork relates to the creation of one of our slabs by our god a long time ago. This might be exactly where we want to be. This might be a monastery dedicated to us, or our god. View Basalt Statue of Odor. Item is an image of Odor, depicted as a skeletal male kobold. Odor is raising Dawn Lust. Same thing. Another statue depicting the creation of that slab. That's cool. Let's see if we can find someone to pledge our service to. Or it could just be completely abandoned, right? Like, we can see inside these buildings. That's not... that's not how that works. Okay, and then there's one more down this way. This might just be an abandoned monastery to our god. In which case, I think we're gonna... yeah, do we claim it? Is that how that works? A jet statue of Arctree Blunted Vault. The item is an image of Arctree the Kobold. Surrounded by kobolds, relates to the ascension of the kobold to the position of abbot of the Mucus Communion in 100. Oh, that's not the thing. Okay, but there's still not going to be anyone here. There's also just webs everywhere. Oh, look, one person. A prophet. Hello, Messenger of Rebirth. I am Dastost Cattle Scared. The boats of paddling is pleased. That's the wrong one. I cannot ask you to become I cannot ask you to employ me, I guess. What if I ask about... I want to ask about the local ruler, right? What was that? Claim the site for yourself. Does that mean if the option isn't there, does that mean no one rules it? Is that how that works? I've never successfully claimed a space. Request permission? Certainly it'd be terrible. So you have permission to let me stay. You have that authority at least. Who is your boss? I serve no one. Trade partners? There's nothing organized here. Okay. Okay. He's not a prophet and we're an angel. What do we say? But he's a prophet of a different god, or not? He's a prophet of the boats of paddling, which is our lungfish god that we are all, you know, our river god, but not Oder. I think we're gonna claim it. I'm gonna save. I'm really curious what that does. I think this is our monastery now. Fascinating. Of course, if I screw up the fourth thing, then I'm screwed now, but we're fine. We're gonna pretend that we're fine. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this person. I'm gonna claim the site. Right? What's our name gonna be? The Muds of Smoldering? The Acrid Hammers? I mean, it has to be appropriate, right? I usually just reroll until I find something I like, but the Violent Snacks. The Bunions of Crafting. What about, like, the knives. I want to do... I can't do pustules. I can do pus. I can't do pustules. Really? Pustules isn't a thing? Bunions of Crafting. it's pretty good. I want it to be appropriate to us though. We're a capybara, we're covered in pustules, we're a messenger of rebirth. I mean, I want to do of rebirth, right? Which is also not a thing. Of scandal, of intensity, of clocks. Culmination. Interesting. Like we just look at all of them, right? There's so many. There's so many. The Fiend, the Filth. We could do the Filth of something. The Filth of Morsels, the Filth of Warning. The Filth of Wars, the Filth of Wealths. The Filth of Quietness. I kind of like that one. Filth of Prestige. Filth of Running. The Filth of the Swine. Okay, the Filth of Subtlety. The Filth of Courtesy. The Filth of Scars. Do we have, like, Blight? Blight. The Filth of Blight. We could also do the Blight of something. We could do like the Blight of Birth. How about that? How about Blight of Birth? Can't do Rebirth, but I can do Birth. Yeah, I can't believe that Rebirth just isn't a word that I can choose here. I think Blight of Birth is gonna be what we do. I'm in charge of Dimpled Farms now. Make way for Lord Sucker Canker, the Mangy Spit, the Blight of Birth. I don't know anything about that. So now if I ask... Now see, now I have to like respond to it. It's terrific. That's terrific. So now if I ask about the local ruler, is that a thing I can do now? Or claim this site for yourself in the Blight of Birth. Ask about trade partners. There's nothing organized here. Gimme. Can I not? It won't let me click on it. Really? You want to join me? Demonstration of your skill might convince me. I don't think we're very good at entertaining. I would rather not. It's like, how would I know if I have succeeded? How would I even know? Well, I think we're just gonna be here, right? Or I can't retire here? Hmm. You are a pleasure to speak with. You are Lord. I mean, that's significant, right? I can't like make you, or I could ask you to be a hearth person. Cannot accept this honor. I think I've done what I can. I could also, like, shout to everybody. Hilariously, I can't talk to my god. Yeah, it won't let me do it. I just can't click on it. Accused of being a night creature. But then why can't I... Why am I not allowed to retire? I don't know if that's gonna like literally just immediately kill us, or because like we don't need to eat, right? We won't actually starve to death. But I don't know how the game treats that. We're finding all the edge cases, right? We're just breaking everything. You know what? We're doing we're sciencing today, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm going to we did just save, right? Here, I'm gonna duplicate some saves. Oh my goodness. Makes for great streaming, I know, but go into my library. I guess I should probably close the game. Yeah, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna duplicate this save. I'm gonna try giving in to starvation and seeing what that actually does. Because it's possible we end up kind of in a retired state in this monastery and everything works out kind of how we expect, or he could just fall over dead and we'd be sad. Go over here, go to local files. there we go. Okay. So we have up until there safely tucked away. So we're gonna go back in here. Okay. And then, given to starvation, we'll see. No, it sounded like we died. I heard the sound effect. I don't. Can this creature actually retire? Would it ever be allowed to retire? Are you doing it? It's trying. Maybe if we manage to convince a friend to join us and then we retire the friend. Is also having a hard time saving. I may have just broken everything. So what I'm thinking happens next, whatever we do here, I think the next thing that's going to happen is that we need to make a team of undead, where we have one of each of the different kinds of zombies. We were having much better luck with the zombies than we were with Sucker Kinker here. And there's a lot of goblins in our world. I kind of think of there's a goblin castle way on the south end of our continent that is like the most populous goblin site in our world by by a margin. Kind of considering that to be our final boss. I don't know if it's going to be just a case of making a band of zombies and going and raiding the goblin castle, which might be too much. Like that, it might. Like, no matter how powerful we make ourselves, we might not be able to just take on a gigantic castle like that. This is gonna die. This isn't gonna work. If I click again, yeah. I'm gonna, let's try that again. Good thing I backed up that save. You have faith, that's good. That makes one of us. Okay, well, it didn't break anything. Didn't break the save itself. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna give in to starvation. Hey, it worked that time. I did still hear us dying. Or all of our gear hitting the ground at the very least. That's interesting. How, okay, so now if I do... I'm gonna pop open like the fort mode thing just to see, so we can view our map. I think that'll kind of tell us what's going on. But we're not actually going into fort mode right now. So now if we look at our monastery, Dimpled Farms, doesn't say who. It still just says monastery. which I think is what they always say. So it doesn't belong to the Serpent of Baths still, which makes sense because Soccer Kangaroo wasn't part of that civ anyway. Yeah, just no one obvious. It's not really gonna tell us, is it? Bloodhearts is a great monastery name. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, we died, right? I'm pretty sure we died. Let's do this. I'm going to export our legend stuff, or we can even just pop open legend mode. I don't even need to export it. We'll just look at what happened from a legends mode perspective. So let's look at sites. Let's look at Dimpled Farms. The Messenger of Rebirth starved to death in Dimpled Farms. But we didn't, like, claim it. It was built in 99 for the Mucus Communion. Some people settled. They built a chapel. Some dwarves, or a dwarf visited, gave up being a pilgrim to become a prophet. That's the person we just met, isn't it? And then a kobold settled and then died. And then we starved to death. And our two artifacts are just there now. So we didn't successfully claim the monastery. Okay, so the question that leaves me. The question that leaves me is there any place in the world where we could just retire? Or is stopping an adventure with this character meaning that he dies? So I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna go back to our other save. Be funny if starving an angel to death accounts for that time and 2,000 years have passed? Oh dear. That'd be hilarious. Oh, I'm so sleepy today. Okay. So there's no one here. But yeah, I mean, let's see, maybe one of these hillixes? I think it'd be cool to be near our monastery at least. Or can we, like, can I topple a... Let's find one of those statues that's definitely for our god. What happens if we statue a temple to the god that created us? Wasn't this, right? Yeah. Here we go. This one looked fancier. This one feels more important. Right? Yeah, statue of odor. Topple statue. I have toppled the statue. Salacious ooze? What? What? What is salacious ooze? Not sure if the game can account for a gendered angel going all Lucifer on their own god. Yeah, I think we're outside of things that have been designed for, you know? Topple. Interesting. But like if I, yeah, give in to starvation. And like if I look at me, I mean, it calls us Lord. We are a Lord. But of course now I'm a Lord of a site and I'm not going to be able to become a hearth person for another person, right? That's all. I always do this. This is like the third time we've tried to claim a site, and then it like prevents us from doing something else. And I didn't back up a save before that, so here we are. Here's another statue. Are you also to odor? Of Sizz Group Slop. Item is an image of Sizz. Artwork relates to the recruitment of monks into the Mucus Communion by the Kobold Sizz in the early spring of 96. Okay. Topple. We can go into our fortress and start toppling statues. Can I divert from Dwarf Fortress to ask how are the cats? The cats are good. And yes, of course. They're not in here right now, but they're doing good. I was just cuddling with Hecata right before stream. She likes to be on my face. I was taking a nap. She is convinced that her body, like the weight of her body, needs to be on my neck, like on your throat. It's weird. Can I just go down here? Because this is a populated. This is a Kobold Helix. It's cute. I mean, it's cute. It's a pain in the butt. Oh, see here we could retire. Interesting. Why the difference? Why the difference? Well, here's a bunch of kobolds. These are gonna be kobolds in our civilization, right? And they don't seem hostile towards us. Sacred Seed. Hello, I'm so nameless. I can't say I've heard that before. Praise Blight. Oh, interesting. Do you worship our god? Offer your service. Cannot lay a quest on you, or merely ask that you serve Blight in a way that suits you. So I don't know, like, why not, right? Are you not of a correct standing, or is it me, or yeah. Let's see if we can find like a mare or something. Is that a weapon? Oh yeah, put your weapon away. Milker, farmer, diagnostician, metal crafter, thresher, planter, farmer, armor, farmer, mason, mechanic, woodburner, gem setter. Okay. One of these is a civic mound, right? That's... Whoop. I forget which is which. There's a castle mound and a civil mound. There's a bunch of people down there. Stonecutter, mate of depth ulcer. What? That's a... Depth ulcer was not a living person. Wait, wasn't that like one of the trolls? There's a monk. Oh, there's an elf monk in here. Overseer, mate of depth ulcer. And the other one's a leather worker, so it says hammerbold. Hello, Messenger of Rebirth. I am Eve False Brightness. Okay. Overseer, mate of depth ulcer. What? Interesting. Interesting. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I can ask to be my hearth person. What about the local ruler? The spike of color rules brand freckles. We are in the right in all matters. So there's also like a caravan tactician? Caravan tactician. Greet. Hello, I'm Erstrel. You know, you don't meet many people with the name Nameless. Praise be to the boats of paddling. I can't. Yeah, see, I'm not going to be able to be... ugh. I don't think I can ask to be a part of their society because I've declared myself a leader of a different group, technically. Hello, Landix. How's it going? Life is, in a word, rivers. Interesting. The cat is keeping your throat protected from ninja assassins and sore colds. Yeah, I guess. I'd rather it not be so vigorous. Life is river. Praise rivers. An obese kobold, furnace operator, diagnostician, animal caretaker, weaver, farmer. That sacred seed we talked to before, cheesemaker, trapper, milker, miller, clerk. Yeah, I want someone we can offer our service to. Doing okay, currently looking for mana potions in the game you're playing. Oh, interesting. What game? No, we were here. I think we're gonna go over this way. I heard something here. Here we go. Sacred Fin. Hello, I'm Vossi. Life is rivers. Offer service. Cannot lay a quest on you. Serve sacrifice in a way that suits you. Interesting. A drunk, a drunk, a drunk, a cook, a drunk, a drunk, a drunk, a drunk, a fish cleaner, a drunk, a mechanic, a drunk, a monk. And a drunk. Let's talk to the monk. Eidolon? Oh, I've heard of this one. Yeah. I don't know. I think we're just gonna retire here. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to, like, give us an official position. There's another one just over the bridge. I'm just gonna glance in this last hillocks. Which is probably just this hole in the ground. Hammerbold, Miller, yeah. Just farmers, just a bunch of farmers. There's another Sacred Fin. This dwarf? Hello, I am Sodel. Now you're just... or offer your service. Cannot lay a quest on you. Okay. I wonder if that's just because... like, we don't have the chosen mode stuff in this world? If those quests are only that kind of quest? Yeah, I think we're just gonna retire. I think we're here. Let's go to the drinking mound and hang out with kobolds forever. I'm really curious what that does on like the world at large, you know? That's some weird landscape, but okay. Hello, new kobold friends. We could give a sermon. How about we give a sermon concerning a cosmic principle of rebirth. You begin a sermon on rebirth. This preacher's all right. This preacher's fine. This preacher could be better. Retire and hope you don't slaughter the whole place. I mean, it's, like, possible, right? Sucker Canker the Mangy Spit had geared chambers and brand freckles. I sure did. This preacher's middling. This preacher's fine. Let's just do the whole thing. This preacher's okay. We are an okay preacher. You conclude your performance. Do we even have, like... Yep. Hey, we actually gained 3 levels in Fighter after all that. I want to talk to... Sacred Fen. Bring up specific incidents. Us gaining the things that we stole. I want down here. Gaining of page channeled, the Guild of Rags. I think that's our... That's one of our things. Conflict. Sermon. Bring up your sermon on rebirth. I preached rebirth. I saw you preached on rebirth. It accords with my faith. Cool. I think that's gonna be what we do. I think we're gonna retire right here. Cause why not, right? Why not? So now if we go back into Legends mode, thus the angel, released from their earthen tomb, fulfilled its cosmic purpose and left to preach to the willing and faithful. Yeah, that's a good ending, right? The best ending our adventurers have had so far. Yeah. Settled in brand freckles, yeah! We became the Lord of the Blight of Birth. The Blight of Birth compelled the creation of the position of Lord with threats of violence. I guess that's what happened. And then we became the Lord, but then nothing else. And it's a dwarven group? Why is it a dwarven group? Okay, whatever. Although accounts vary, it is universally agreed that Sucker Canker was guided by forces unknown. I'll say, we killed 2 kobolds, then we stole some things, We became the owner of a donkey. And then these are our weapons. Sucker Canker mortally wounded the goblin who suffocated in hex problems. Mortally wounded Uzbu who bled to death. And then we took our weapons back. Sucker Canker struck down. Yep. And then the slab was stolen from Kiss Crypt. Yeah, we just continually steal the things that we have on us. Then we killed a lion, we became a lord, and then we settled in Brand Freckles. Interesting. The Desert of Generals. Interesting. Forget all the entities it quickly slaughtered after retired. Yeah. Well, that's another thing we can do, right? I guess I'm also curious. I'm just gonna quickly duplicate this again. Because ultimately we're gonna go back into another adventure next stream, I think. But I wanna check that we didn't just screw up everything in our fortress first. So we're just gonna reclaim it real quick. Left in the care of the Great Leaden Cap Temple. Right, we just unretire leopardbends. And hopefully there's not a rampaging forgotten beast or something. Well, there's not a bunch of dead people, so I think we're okay. You're still down there? You're still down there! Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So whatever bug was displacing the Forgotten Beast before, maybe that got fixed. Which I'm way okay with. So I think we're good. I think we had an adventure. That was a weird one. I just want to pop open Legends mode again real quick. So now what? So now we officially have all 7 of our slabs, right? We have all the slabs. If I look for slab, that's not gonna work. I mean, we could look up, we could just look up leopardbends. We lived, we sure did. We survived. Look how much stuff has happened in our fortress. The body of the horse was impaled on a rambutan wood spear. Why? See, look, in Beak Dog, impaled on spear. Impaled on spear. So every time we retire our fortress and go back, I find all these spears on the ground. These spears are actually killing things when we retire. A giraffe hair thread was stolen. That doesn't make any sense. The rock is still there. Curious if that, the spike thing has been happening this whole time. A alpaca was slaughtered. We have slaughtered a lot. If you're keeping track of all the things we've slaughtered, that's gonna be why this is a very long list. The last time we adventured was like in 117? Oh, goodness. Book of the Wedge. IDK. A cat was slaughtered. All very important things, I'm sure. Well, at the very least, the slab was officially stored, right? Zinc slab created by Ball, acquired by Dakos. Dakos became a necromancer, and then 60, 70 years later, we just went yoink and brought it back to our fortress. We settled in brand freckles. That's so weird. This is a weird situation. Yep. There we are. Okay. The game recognizes us as living in Sucker Canker. Or no, Sucker Canker lives in brand freckles now. Okay. Night. Yeah, I'm wrapping up here. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out with me. This was a weird one. That's an adventure for the books, right? It didn't go quite exactly as I intended, but you know, when does it ever? We successfully retrieved the last slab, which is significant because I didn't even know if that was even possible. We did find the necromancer and just kind of took it, right? Weird but good. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's enjoyable at least. Come by on Monday for another adventure. We're just gonna hop right back into adventure mode from right here. And we're gonna put together a dream team, right? Where it's gonna be like the Expendables, but they've already been expended. The Expendables. I'm really curious what all the different kinds of zombies are, because we've seen 2 of them. There are potentially 7. I think at least one of them did not give us a specific zombie type. So there, might only be 6 at most, but more, right? There's types of zombie that we have not seen. Or have not experienced directly. So I want to do that. I want to make one of each of the unspendables. I want to make one of each of the zombies, and I want them to go on a mission against the goblins. And I think we're maybe getting towards some climactic action here in our world here. So come by next week for that. Come by on Saturday. We're going to be playing Shadow Tactics some more. Come by on Monday for some more Dwarf Fortress. Following Thursday, I'm going to be taking off. But other than that, the normal schedule, right? Today's episode is brought to you by Slabs. All 7 slabs. Look at that. All of them. But also by everyone watching. All the viewers like you, clicking on all those buttons down there, watching live, watching VODs, hanging out in Discord, all that good stuff. That's the full set that I'm trying to complete these days. So I do appreciate being here. I hope you come back for more. And I hope you stay